Silence the truth, the reality of what you are. It's like the parents that you've always had. It's something that's unforgettable and something you don't have to regain. Can you ever forget your parents? Does it take any effort to remember your mother and father? And could you ever be not the child of your mother and father in reality? So it takes absolutely no effort to be the child of your parents, because you are their child just by virtue of being born. So similarly, when you are seeking for truth, looking for freedom, or looking for what is freedom, it's knowing and being the reality of what you are, being free simply by realizing your nature. So if you have two parents, or you have one parent, whatever, I'm not saying your physical condition of whether you were raised by parents or whatever, but simply by virtue of being born, it means you've had a mother and a father at some point. So to regain the status, do you need to work hard to regain the status of being a human being who's had parents? Of course not. So similarly, you just realize, look and see into your nature that the self, the awareness, the infinity, or whatever you'd like to call it, God, truth, is your very foundation. Similarly, your parents' DNA, the genes, or whatever, are completely in your body and even in your mind. You could say your thought patterns and all of that stuff is directly from your parents and ancestors and whatnot. There's many people who talk about it. And you can't separate yourself from that or distance yourself from that, no matter how hard you may try. Similarly, no matter how far you get into the mind and you get caught up in the mind's play, or you get caught up in thought patterns, ideas, problems that are bothering you, you can never distance yourself from the fundamental nature of being the self and being the reality itself without any effort. You see this, it's become so easy. Just being is all there has been, and all you will ever need to not even do. Nobody can say do. Just by virtue of your existing being, you already have everything you've been looking for. The source, the parents that it's like a child that ran away from home and forgot who the parents are, so they go searching. Where are my parents? Where am I from? So similarly, having come up and gotten to mental identification, the mind, some people call it the ego, the I thought, and searching around through the mind's thoughts and ideas, feel as though you left and you lost your home or your parents, you lost your source. But you actually can't lose it because it's always here. It's always been fundamentally what you are and who you are, no matter what you've done, no matter what you think you've done wrong or whatever. You're not more or less deserving of it than anybody else would be. And it's your very right, birthright, and your very nature to claim your source and your nature. Just the same way that even if you look in the society, the world, in terms of the law, legal rules, and things like that, DNA and birth testing and various things they do to, it's used in criminal cases, it's used in, all different situations where people need to prove, yes, this is my mother, father, whatever. So similarly, the blueprint of the self is in every living being, and it's in everything, not just every living being. So you can rest easy. You don't need to even put yourself into a test. Oh, let me find out who's my parents. Because there's only one source for all of us. And you can't lose it. So enjoy. Take it easy, relax, and have fun because, you no longer need to look. Where have my parents gone? Where has the self gone? How can I find the self? You are the self. What is the self? That is the presence, the very beingness that you are. That is the same for all, and was there before you ever wondered about it, thought of yourself as a person or not a person. Thank you.